Well, we're here in the Players' Lounge with Ali Carter. Ali, you've successfully negotiated two potential banana skins, and now you're in the first round proper of old into the last 32.
Is that what it is, the first round proper now? Okay. Right, yeah, we're here. Yeah, the tournament starts now. It's great to be here, great to be back playing and competing again. Obviously, I've had two good wins there, not great performances, but at the end of the day, they are banana skins, and there's, it's a very different format this year, and it's all there to be dealt with.
And I suppose the result with Marco Fu losing to Travis shows that nobody can take a win absolutely for granted, irrespective of the lack of experience that the opponent brings to the table.
No, exactly. I mean, these boys that are coming, I'm not sure if Mitchell Travis is a professional or not, but, he's got absolutely nothing to lose against a guy like Marco Fu, you just, as a top player, I feel like you're there on offer to be beaten, and obviously you've got to make sure you're not going to get beaten, but, yeah, I mean, they've all got a free crack at us, haven't they? In my view, I don't think that's right. I think it should go back to how it was, but everyone's entitled to their opinion, and that's mine.
It's been an interesting transformation from you here at the Barbican, because if you think 2 years ago you were mentioning that you might have to take some time off. Last year you had that great run to the semis, and this year you've once again had to battle health issues. Does coming back here, knowing that you did so well getting to the semis, do you take some confidence from that you turned a corner here last year, really?
Yeah, I think so. I lost in the semis here last year, and I was 8-4 up to Sean, and lost 9-8, and I was absolutely devastated. That was a bitter blow. But then 2 months later, obviously, I won the German Masters. So if someone had said to me straight after, "You're losing the semis, but you'll win the German," will you take that? I probably would have done. So it's a special place for me here. I enjoy being at York. It's nice to be playing tournaments back in front of the BBC cameras and in front of you guys. It's where we belong and where I prefer to play snooker.
And also, do you think the fact that you've had your health issue earlier this year, does it put snooker into context? Have you felt that you've been able to almost enjoy the sport for its own pure sake more since you've made your comeback from your time out?
Yes and no, really. That's a tough question, because obviously when I had the cancer, I was in shreds, and everything was like, I was worried whether I was still going to be alive. And then once I had the operation and I got the all clear, the goalpost changed again, and it affected me mentally. It took a long time. The physical was dealt with very quickly, but the mental effects afterwards, I was really suffering, and I couldn't handle. I tried to get back into it maybe too early, went to Shanghai, played in some other events, but I had such a terrible attitude, and I just couldn't handle the pressure and didn't want to be involved in the high pressure environment. That was my reason for withdrawing from Chengdu in India, because I just couldn't. If I'd have gone out there and got beat, it would have been a long way back for me. So I took time out, but it's still been a long way back anyway, because being out of the sport for 3 or 4 months, everyone's gaining ground and you're slipping behind. So it's been my job to catch up and get back competing again.
And do you now feel as strong as you did before the cancer, physically and in terms of your well-being?
No, not. I'm nowhere near 100% yet. I'm getting there. Physically I'm okay. I'm not back in the gym and all that sort of thing and getting my head right in that way. So yeah, I'm getting there. I'm sort of 80%. So but building by the day, so that's good.
And also, away from the table, life is good. You've just got engaged, so congratulations. And it must make such a difference to have that support beside you.
Of course it does. It was Millie's been great. To go through what we've been through over the last few months is very, very special. And I'm absolutely over the moon.
Well, we look forward to the first round proper. I think it's Nigel Bond or Graham Dott for you.
Yeah, so that's another tough one. If I've got Dotty, you'd expect Dotty to come through that, but who knows?
Good luck.